speciali qui a Book City. C'è lo scrittore israeliano Etgar Keret che presenta il suo nuovo libro, Un intoppo ai limiti della galassia, 22 racconti ironici, paradossali, dove la realtà si mescola alla fantasia come solo lui sa fare. Welcome!
Hi! I think it can exist as an idea, and I think that when you write, you don't think about the details that makes reality, but you think about the emotions and let's say the more abstract things, and you try to give them a name and to make them concrete. I think for me there is something about stories that they help me arrange the word and create some kind of a structure, because I think that especially because I grew up in the Middle East, where you see a lot of aggression and conflict, and most of it is senseless. So by making a story, suddenly everything has a reason. It kind of relaxes you, you know, even if somebody runs after you and tries to kill you, if you can tell a story, if you can understand why, it kind of gives sense to life. Everything that is interesting, it must be some kind of a paradox. You know, I come from Israel, so we're a paradox because we're old people, but it's a young country, you know. It's a I think about my son, then I look at my son and I say, you know, he has zero life experience, but at the same time he seems to have insights and notice things that I keep missing, you know. So I think that this idea of complexity and paradox and ambiguity is basically the structure of life. I think that we're living in a very difficult time. I think that the world keeps changing in an accelerated manner, which kind of makes people feel very uncertain, because the kind of things that you were able to do a few weeks ago you cannot do now, but suddenly new things that you were not allowed to can be done. So in the bottom line, I really try not to be too pessimistic or anxious, and realize that this is a transformation and that all I have to do is to hang out there and keep my curiosity to ask myself what's going to happen next.